Just some Irish tunes.
Gonna say, are we gonna have some thingy dancing going on here shortly?
I'll get some punk Irish for maybe
Punk
next.
Irish, that's what we need. Okay. It's nice. It's a little rural, but it's nice.
Rural?
Rural, like out in the Irish countryside, you know.
The Irish countryside, that's right.
Say that 5 times. Rural.
Running through the fields of clover.
Yeah.
Looking for your shamrock.
Ah,
Okay, I need another glass of wine.
probably my least favorite holiday of the world.
Yeah, it's a dumb one.
I used to own an Irish pub. I'll never again.
Oh Lord, really?
Oh,
Who talked
God.
you into that one?
We owned the building and they defaulted on their lease, so we had to take it back. And you can sell an Irish pub running.
You got a pub by default?
Oh yeah, we got everything in it.
That's good.
So I knew I wanted to sell it, but you can run one that's open better than, and you can sell one that's
Yeah.
open.
yeah,
And
for sure.
yeah,
Yeah, it's hard
it's
to
over off
separate.
Spring Forest Road. Woo.
That's cool.
Spring Forest
No, it
and
wasn't.
what?
Mm-mm.
Spring Forest in Raleigh.
No, Spring Forest and and what street?
It's called Saints and Scholars Irish Pub. You know where
Okay.
Jason's Deli is on
Yeah.
Spring Forest?
Yeah.
It's in that, we own that shopping center. It's in the back of that.
Okay.
Woo, Lordy, never again. I don't want to see a clover
No.
or a drunk.
Or green beer.
Irish or not. Oh well,
We
you don't want to
We
give me
served
a-
green eggs at 6 in the morning.
Cool.
That's what you do.
I was there for 25 hours that day.
Oh my God.
25 out of 24. That's good.
It was
Leslie, I
awful.
need stuff from you, by the way.
4. Oh. Okay. We missed today, didn't we? Sorry.
Good night.
I haven't been down there. I'll try to get down there tomorrow. See what's going on. It might be Saturday before I get there.
What?
Hello, everyone. My name is Carlos Rodriguez. I am a
Hi.
TREIA member. I've been a TREIA member for a little bit over a month now. 2 main reasons why I joined TREIA are 1, education, and 2, building relationships. A little bit about myself. I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois. I moved to the Raleigh area back in May of last year with my wife and now 2-year-old daughter. When we first moved here, I was a stay-at-home dad, but I recently transitioned into working as a real estate agent, which I'm pretty excited for. I'm a pretty new investor, 0 properties, and I hope to get in the area of rental properties, specifically renting to medical students. Anyways, I hope to meet all of you soon. I will be on that Unbus tour this Saturday, so hopefully I meet some of you then. And if anyone would like to contact me for any reason at all, here's my contact info.
I like that.
Thank you.
See, that's what all you need to do.
I like that.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to
Make up
do
one of
that.
those.
Then everybody knows you and everybody can call you and bring you deals.
Hey, I know we should have a contest of who can dance the best jig on their camera.
Oh, can we do river dance?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Go, Leslie.
Give a
No.
prize.
No. No, you don't want me to do river dance.
Leslie, a couple more glasses of wine and you should be good to go.
Oh yeah, I should be good to go.
Are people still coming in?
1 or 2.
Kind of, but not really. We can get going.
Oh,
And I can cut this off if you want.
Yipper. Let's get to networking.
I think Harshadra is trying to do the jig. Look, Leslie.
Where? No, usually he's going around in circles. There he is. Is he jigging? Getting jiggy with it?
Kind of looked like it for a minute.
The man does not sit still. You are walking around all the time.
So you might as well
Where
dance
do
a
you
jig. Go
go?
ahead. Kick up your heels.
Where do you go when you're walking? I don't get it. Okay, you're making us dizzy. There you go. Okay, I think we can,
Like he's on a merry-go-round.
yeah.
Well, I mean, I would stop the slideshow, but the music is just so enchanting. I can't. All right, I'll stop it after the sponsors.
It's beautiful.
I like it. It's soothing. I'll get some river dance for next time.
Okay, we need some river dance.
All right, enough of that. Welcome
Thank
to
you.
Patrick McVeigh. Just won 10 TREIA bucks.
Yeah.
Recognize himself in the picture from the Unbus tour.
Boop, boop, boop.
Welcome. I don't know. Do you want to just not do announcements since it's networking and just get to it?
Yeah.
We say the same thing every time anyway. Y'all are sick of it.
Everybody nod, smile, say yes. Let's
Give 'em a
network.
break. So do you want to do introductions? Do we have new people who haven't been introduced? Should we go through everyone really quickly to say hi or just go to rooms? What do y'all want to do?
I'm not sure. Drew, you look new.
I'm new as well.
Cody, you're new.
I'm new, yeah.
Okay, well, Cody, while you're there, why don't you introduce
Yeah.
yourself? Tell us a little about you.
Who is
Yeah.
Cody?
So I was a full-time real estate agent in Knoxville, Tennessee for about 3 years from 2014 to 2017. Didn't do anything with real estate investing while I was there. I was just young and restless and ended up dropping everything, and I moved to Hawaii for a year. Which was a great experience. But and then while I was there, I actually got a job offer with the same company that my dad works for. We are in industrial sales, and their headquarters are here in Charlotte. So I'm actually in Charlotte, North Carolina right now. But my sales territory actually covers the eastern half of South Carolina and North Carolina. So my boss actually just let me know that he wants to take me out of South Carolina and put me in Virginia. So he doesn't want me to live in Charlotte anymore. He wants me to move closer to my territory. So he's basically given me free reign to move anywhere in North Carolina, Raleigh or east of Raleigh. So basically I'm in that transition of trying to figure out where to go next, and a big deciding factor is going to be, where it's going to be most conducive for real estate investing and buying rental properties and starting a real estate business on the investing side of things. So,
Cool.
so yeah, I saw that you guys were having a meeting today, so I wanted to pop in and see what I can find out.
Here we
Awesome. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Drew Singh, would you like to introduce
Yeah,
yourself?
sure. So
Hey,
my
Drew.
name is Drew, and I will actually be coming to the Triangle for the first time this Friday. So I'm really excited. I'm currently based out of Seattle, where I did my own burr, I guess you could say. So that was 3 years ago. Bought a 3,500 square foot abandoned home, and I turned it into a duplex with a basement unit. So spent a lot of weekends, evenings doing the Home Depot trips, but it's paid off obviously with the market the way it's gone. So I work full time. I've been working a remote job for over 3 years before COVID. And now I'm kind of homeless right now because I rented out both of my units and was in Europe during the pandemic. So I stayed for a year and actually scouting the entire country, have been doing a lot of research, and really excited about visiting North Carolina for the first time to hopefully make it my home and do a house hack. So I'll be there for a month at least. And I'm definitely open to networking, meeting folks. I've been connecting with wholesalers like New Western. I was on a call with them yesterday. and would love to drive for dollars, go out for coffee. I know it's COVID times, but open to meeting folks or just connecting on the phone in regards to finding a single family home that I could house hack and maybe rent some rooms out to students or just for my own personal. So looking to house hack in the Triangle. Thanks, everybody.
Awesome. Thanks for being here. Okay, I'm going to ask anyone else who would like to do an intro to put their little hand thing up if you can, or if you can't, stick us a note in the chat of Bianca, you're a new member, aren't you? Would you like to introduce yourself? And Bernardo, either one? Bianca?
Hi there. I'm sorry, I can't get my camera. My camera is so
Oh, we
sorry
understand.
about the visual. I'm pretty new to investing. We kind of fell into it very quickly by looking for a home and then purchasing two. And we're rehabbing both of them, one ourselves and one with the help of a GC. And we're actively looking for more properties to buy and hold. We're primarily looking to buy and hold and the Burr method, yes. In the tribe, but we're expanding our reach. So Triangle, Triad, Fayetteville. I don't know if that's considered the Triangle area, but yeah.
No, it's not that far.
Yeah, thank you. It's really exciting to meet everybody, and I'd love to connect also and just meet other investors. It's hard during this time, but I'd love to
That's
connect.
what the chat's for.
Yeah, thank you.
This whole meeting, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got, let's see. Renardo, did you want to introduce yourself?
Say hey.
Hello, everyone. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you. Go ahead.
Well, I'm here with my wife, TK. We've been in wholesaling for a while. We haven't actually closed on a property. We're still, learning and working around our busy work schedules. But we still like to come in and get little tidbits of knowledge.
Well, welcome. Thanks for being here. All right, nobody else has their hand up or a note in the chat. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to open up 4 rooms. Those rooms are called wholesalers, rehabbers, landlords, and hard money. You, if you will click on at the bottom of your screen where it says breakout rooms, you can choose which one to go in. And when you're in, if you want to leave, there's a little button over to the right where it says leave the room. If you leave, you will have a choice to go to a different room or come back to the main room. I'll be hanging out here in the main room. If anyone wants to just chat generally, we can do that. I'll pop in and out of a couple of the rooms probably, but for the most part, I'll be here in case some people join late, I can let them in. If you are unable to join a room, sometimes people have like an older version of Zoom and they're unable to. Stick a note in the chat to me and I'll put you in the room that you want to be in. I'm opening up the rooms now so you all can choose, excuse me, where you'd like to go. All right, Raina Hard Money, Matthew Wholesale, Nate Wholesale. I need to-
Nobody in landlords.
You. By the way, Nate, I like the COVID woolly beard you got going on there.
Oh, yeah. The rugged look. Kath, you and me can't, I can't assign myself.
Okay, where would you like to go?
I don't know. I don't care. Throw me in rehabbers. Me and Krishna, we're best buds now.
All right.
Thanks.
I'm sorry, I'm on a mobile phone. I can't seem to join a room. Is there a
Okay,
way?
tell me which one you want to go to.
Landlords.
You got it. There you go. Harsh, which one do you want to go to? Lionel, what do you want to do? Ooh, lots of people in wholesalers. Nobody in landlords except Wendy?
Hello. Oh, I think I can join now.
You got it? Let's see. Nate, you want to go somewhere different?
I'm up for wholesale room.
All right, looks like that's what everyone's up for tonight.
Yeah, I'll go somewhere else if, I mean, wholesaling is just what I've been
Yeah, I
focusing on
mean,
lately.
there's three people in hard money, nobody in landlords, one person in rehabbers, and everyone else is in wholesalers. So is that what you want to do?
I'm actually kind of interested in hard money also. I'll go over there for a second.
All right.
Nobody was in landlord, so I guess I will go to rehabbers, and then I may leave and go to wholesaling.
All right, I sent you to rehabbers.
Okay.
So we have Michael Otranto. There are 4 rooms open for you to go network. We have wholesalers, rehabbers, landlords, or hard money. Or if you want to just stay here and chat, you're welcome. If you can click on breakout rooms, and you should have your choice. If you have an older version of Zoom, I can send you if you just let me know where you want to go.
You're muted, Michael.
You mute, yeah, you need to unmute.
Can you hear me now? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay, can I go to wholesalers, please?
Yeah, absolutely. You'll have lots of company.
Okay.
That's where everybody is. Anthony Turner. Where would you like to go?
I'm sorry,
Which room would you like to be in?
I didn't hear the
Okay,
room
we got
assignment.
wholesalers, rehabbers, landlords, or hard money.
Rehabbers.
All right, here you go. You're gonna have to accept this. And if you want to leave, just click leave and you can choose another room to go to.
All righty.
Vladimir, where would you like to go? Or you want to stay here? I gotta go check a couple of people in.
Yeah, I don't really know what I could learn from wholesale group anymore. I feel like I kind of have the direction. I just need,
All right, what do you want to talk about? We can just hang out and talk.
yeah. I had somebody who seemed kind of interested in maybe selling their house. I've been driving for dollars a lot, and I called.
So wait, before you go on, that one didn't work out, right? That was a disaster.
Oh, I called and left you a message at your work. Is that the one you were talking about?
Yeah, I probably,
Yeah.
I by the way, I had pneumonia and I'm just now getting back on my feet, so I haven't gotten any messages, but
Yeah,
I know it was looking pretty grim.
yeah. I thought I kind of got overexcited because I was the first like positive
Totally.
conversation I had on the phone, and he was like, "Oh yeah." I was kind of like, "Well, I know there's a way that you can get kind of like ongoing monthly payments as if you had tenants, and instead of getting like one big lump sum and it's like got tax advantages." And he's like, "Oh, that sounds nice. I'm kind of into that idea. I got to talk to my sister because we both own the house." And I was like, "Okay, well, give me a call back whenever you can, or I'll give you a call back in like a couple days if I don't hear from you." So he's like, "I'll give you a call at 8 o'clock tonight." And then I didn't hear back from him, and then I called him back yesterday. He didn't pick up and texted me that he was gonna call me back, and I still haven't heard from him. So
Well,
I'm
you
just,
know what? It's still a lead. It might work out someday. Call him back every 2 months.
yeah. I was gonna give it. Yeah, that's probably better to give him that much time instead of like I was gonna call him back like tomorrow or something, but that might be too soon.
Yeah.
Don't wanna be annoying.
What's the new lead?
I just found out you can skip trace there's like, have you ever been on Fiverr.com?
Yep.
Yeah, you could like use, there's like some service with people, it's like kind of like virtual assistants, and they'll like skip trace a bunch of numbers for you for like $5 instead of paying like whatever
Wow, that's
amount.
awesome to know. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have like 75 more leads right now, and they'll do like 100 leads for $5. So I was gonna go
So
probably out.
where did the leads come from? Are they vacant properties, or how did you start with the leads?
I've just been riding my bike, driving around,
Oh, so
finding.
you just been writing down addresses and then you had those people
Yeah,
find who owns them.
yeah, and then well, I've been writing down the addresses of like houses that look distressed, and then I'd go to the Wake County deed registry website, and I was checking to see if they were like absentee landlords or something. But it
Were you
turned
going
out
to the Register of Deeds or the tax site?
tax site, I think, whichever one has all the information about the like who owns the property. I think
Okay, that's probably, yeah, tax
tax.
site.
Yeah, I always get that confused. And then I would, yeah, I'd like see who owns the property, and then like find their name, and then you could go on like my family tree now, or something like it's not People Finder, but there's another one like that, and I was just
Yeah,
doing
there's a
that
bunch of
myself.
them.
Yeah. And I was doing that myself for a while, and I was like, this is so time consuming, and it gives you like 20 numbers, and like only one of them might work sometimes. And then I found out a lady messaged me on LinkedIn from Bangladesh and was like, I could skip trace all your numbers for $10. And I was like, all right. It worked out. So
Wow, that's awesome.
yeah, so it definitely saves a whole bunch of time. So now I'm really just focusing on like getting all of the bike for dollars, drive for dollars leads I can. And I figure if I call like 1,000 people, one of them's got to work out, and I'm already like a tenth of the way there. So
That's awesome.
mhm. Mm.
So your goal is to wholesale it.
I don't know. My grandpa has kind of given me the idea that he'd be willing to help me fund a BRRRR, be like
Cool.
private money lender.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I would really
That's
like to
great.
do. But
Well, you know what? Just play it by ear. Wait till you get the property and decide, what's the best way to go with it. Sometimes the property answers the question.
yeah, exactly. I really don't want to live too far outside of Raleigh or Durham, just because I have friends here and stuff, and I don't want to have to drive like 30, 40 minutes to see everybody. Um, I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but I feel like I'd rather, if I come up with something that I'm not super interested in. I mean, I've been going to like South Durham and kind of East Durham and riding my bike around, and there's some places that are kind of slowly getting gentrified, but I still don't necessarily think I'd love to live there because it's kind of feels a little dangerous still.
There's some hella deals out there, though. You're right.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
You're riding your bike around, you're comfortable doing that.
Yeah, that's kind of like why I've been doing it. So if I like end up on a street where I'm like, all right, I don't really want to bike down that street, then I'm like, okay, I definitely won't want to live on that street, and then I'll keep going. Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's
well,
like,
yeah, if you get any of those that people love, those Durham neighborhoods, you can definitely wholesale those. Or you
yeah,
could fix it up and sell, you don't have to live in it.
yeah. I'm I'm not super confident about, I mean, some of the houses that look like that they're in pretty bad condition, and I'm not afraid of like a pretty large rehab, but I would not want to get it and then have like foundation issue problems or something like that. So um I don't know. I was thinking it would be awesome if I could get like some real world experience with rehabbing um before like really hopping in and doing it on my own. So I don't know. I guess it just depends. If a nice looking property comes up, I'm gonna go for it. But if not,
So,
then I'm
I mean, do you have a new lead do you have new hot lead or just still working them? You don't.
no, that last guy was really my main lead. And then I had somebody call me back. I've been kind of playing phone tag with somebody, but they haven't left me a message. And when I text them, they don't respond. But they've called like 3 times now. So I think I'll probably keep on trying for that one. I'll text them again maybe tomorrow or her. I don't know. But other than that, uh, I've been working like my W-2 job today, and I'll probably have to work a decent amount tomorrow, and then Thursday and Friday I'll have a lot of free time. So I'm gonna try to like hit the phones again for a few hours and see if I can come up with anything.
Cool. Well, I mean, you're doing great. And I think that's with that amount of leads. Now,
Yeah.
are you in the wholesale class?
Yeah, I signed up for it.
Did you get an email from me yesterday?
I about the meeting on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well,
got that
I
one.
sent that email and not one single person has responded. So
Oh,
I'm guessing
I-
nobody's available Friday.
I responded to it. So if you didn't get mine, yeah, it was on my cell phone, so I texted or I like messaged back from my cell phone. It was
But
a
I've gotten zero, so I'm thinking something's wrong. I'm not getting the answers. I'm not getting the replies for some reason.
yeah, I'm not sure. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure I'll have like a sent
Oh my God.
message.
So I wonder what's going on.
I don't know.
And when you look in your sent, tell me what email it was sent to.
Okay.
Maybe I thought I changed the from to my email address, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I messed up.
Yeah.
Because there's no way nobody answered me.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody, or not everybody, but I'm sure a lot of people responded. I'm almost positive I did, unless I didn't hit send or something.
Anybody else in this meeting tonight is in that class?
Yeah, I said I am free at 6 p.m. for the first meeting. I sent it yesterday or 2 days ago.
Who did it go to?
It says it just to Kathy at rdulaw.com.
What the hell? I wonder if they're all going. I'm gonna go check my spam right now.
Yeah.
What email is it from?
NateJMott@gmail.com.
Yep, it's in trash.
Huh.
No,
Okay.
nope. Sorry. That's another email where I sent you the application. And you said, awesome, thanks, I just signed up.
Oh yeah.
The only email I have from you, so something
Hmm.
went wrong there. All right, well, you know what? I'll call the website people tonight and figure out.
See what's going on. Yeah, I wonder if there is a way to set up like a not a calendar invite, but like a poll or something, so you could
Oh,
send
that's
that.
what I was gonna do at first, and then
Yeah.
I thought maybe it'd be better if we just have an organization meeting and talk about it. And
Yeah,
because I started to do the poll, and then I'm like, what am I just gonna pick some dates and give them choices, or or say or Wednesday? I don't know. It just seemed.
yeah. I guess it's probably better to just say like, does this work for everybody? And if
Yeah,
anybody
that's
says
what I
no,
thought. At least maybe for the first one, and then.
yeah, that works. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I don't have anything from you since February 2nd. Shit, man. I knew something had to be up because I knew there's no way that people didn't reply.
Yeah.
So it has to be some problem with the website because I'm not having any problem with my email.
Huh. Yeah.
So
I'm not
weird.
sure. That is weird.
Well, I mean, I think you're going to be an example for the class because you're doing great.
I hope so. I mean, I've been trying, but I'm not. I don't know what's going on. Oh, sorry, phone's alarm's going off. I feel like pretty confident talking on the phone with people, but I'm still kind of feeling like I've never done this before. So like how I kind of just have like imposter syndrome where it's
Well,
like
yeah, you
I've
know what?
never
And
even
that's
owned
one
my
of the
own house.
sessions is going to be on what to say to sellers. So that should be helpful. And the guy teaching that is really, really good at it.
Really? Okay, nice. I have this sheet that I made so I can just ask like basic questions. I don't know if there's anything you think I should add, but it just says like the address of the house, are you the owner of the property, and like the only decision maker. This guy had his sister also who's on the deed. Just like asking if it's listed for sale with an agent. Is it occupied by tenants? If so, when's the lease over? And what's the tenant's phone number so I could like contact them and talk to them? And then just any like notes about the tenant, like are they paying rent or are they behind? Bedrooms and bathrooms, square feet, the current condition, anything like recently remodeled, the motivation for selling, mortgage amount, or is it owned free and clear, and just like a ballpark price from the seller. That's pretty much all I have going.
Yeah, I mean, that's all good information you need.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm sure there's other things that I should ask eventually that will come up eventually.
Yeah, and this guy too, he's really good as far as salesmanship, you know.
Hmm.
His focus will probably be more on that than informational, but you need both.
Yeah, I'm not great at selling, I don't think yet. I've never had like a sales job or anything. I tried to
Yeah.
sell some like COVID supplies with my dad with like a multi-level marketing thing for a little while and didn't really work out. But that's my only experience.
Raina, do you want to be here or go somewhere else? Yeah, you're
Muted.
muted. You can either unmute or.
Can I go to wholesaling, please?
Sure. Let's see. Wholesaling. You got 5 people in rehabbers and everyone else is in wholesalers.
That's crazy. Do you think the market's going to take a turn anytime soon? I was just, I mean, I guess nobody really knows for sure, but there was a post on Bigger Pockets yesterday with a lot of people kind of freaking out about not getting paid by their tenants.
So you thinking they are going to be putting the properties up for sale?
That's kind of, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it is just, it's potentially, but also I've been listening to like old Bigger Pockets podcasts from like 2014 and they're like, the market's so hot right now, maybe we should just wait until something happens. And it's like, all right, well, that's been just like they way underestimated how long that was going to be going on. So,
Yeah, for sure.
it could
Yeah,
be
I
like
mean,
10 years.
it's hard to say. I've read that kind of stuff too, like there that there's going to be a glut of foreclosures because eventually, you know, people who are deferrals and stuff, it's going to catch up with them, and
Yeah.
and then landlords will sell. It makes sense. I mean, I also read some conflicting articles that say the downturn is not going to be, you know, a lot of people are like comparing it to what happened in 08. And this article said that's just not going to happen. And it cited all the different, man, it was a really good article. I wish I would have saved it. I could send it to you. But it basically said it's not going to happen because in 08, it gave numbers that the people who were, you know, underwater on their homes to begin with and had no equity was phenomenal. And now it's not. So in other words, I think that the gist of the article was that people are in a better position now. More people have more equity, way more than in 08. And so they have other options. Like they don't have to get foreclosed on. They can, you know, borrow against their equity or they can sell, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Even if they have to sell it at a loss because
right.
like tenants aren't paying, they probably, if they've owned the property for any significant amount of time, they're probably going to be making money even if they sell it at a loss.
That's kind of what the article is saying. And the homeowners too, that it wasn't going to hit them as hard because it didn't say why, but maybe, you know, because interest rates have been so low, people accrued more equity more quickly, I guess.
Yeah, I've also heard because the Fed is pumping so much money into the economy, it's going to be good to have like hard assets. And I don't know, I'm not an economist, I don't really know how that works, but I know more money in circulation means that the value of money goes down. So like less scarcity, I guess. I don't know. So it would make sense that like things start to cost more, like houses. But
yeah.
But
I don't know. I you know, all I know is it's really hard to find properties right now. But you know what? Everybody says that, including me. But then you know, you kind of prove it wrong. Like you said, you have 75. You just got by just riding your bicycle around.
Yeah.
So,
Or I don't have 75 like hot
No.
leads. I have
you have
75 like
75 potential properties that look run down or like no one lives there. I mean, those are all good leads, you know?
yeah, true. Yeah.
I mean, that.
If
And
one
even,
of them worked out,
here's the thing, you have to remember this, even if they don't call you back, one of the national speakers has a formula for this. I don't know exactly, you know, like
Mhm.
if they don't respond to you at all, you put them on this list and you call them back in a certain amount of time. If you talk to them and they're not interested, you put them on a different list and you call them back in a longer, you know. But anyway, the bottom line is every one of those 75 that you have, even if they tell you no, you don't throw that lead away. Like you just put it in a different pile.
yeah, that's what
Once
I've
they
started doing
know,
now.
maybe you check back in 6 months. Again, I don't remember what the numbers they have are, but you know,
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard it takes like 4 to 5 hits before you get like a positive response most of the time. So that's like kind of encouraging. At first, I was like, if I didn't get any calls back or if I didn't have any, I'll be leaving voicemails on everything that lets me leave a voicemail. But if I'd like leave a voicemail and then delete the lead. And now I'm thinking back and I'm like, that was so dumb. I should have kept all those. I would have been like 50 more potential leads.
yeah, well, that's all right. You learned it.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, you know, some of those could happen in a year or 2 years or 5 years. I've had clients who've told me, you know, something they started and they ended up buying it like 5 years later. So like,
Yeah.
if you're going to keep doing this, you're sort of building your future, you know, you just keep all that and you never know what's going to work out.
Yeah, that's true. Got to play the long game.
Play the long game because if someone's not ready to sell today, they're going to sell sometime, you know.
Yeah.
They're
And
going to
if
sell
you've been,
sometime, whether if they live there, they're going to die in there and somebody's going to sell it. So,
yeah, true. And if you've been like at the forefront of their mind for selling their house for like 5 years, then they're probably going to be the first, or they're going to call you first.
yes, exactly. I think that's the key is that even if then it becomes a dead leaf, like send them a postcard once a year, you know, it's like, I'm still buying houses. If you're ever interested, just,
Yeah, that's true.
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And by the time they're ready to sell, you might be landlording or something, who knows?
Yeah, that's the goal. Definitely get a few rentals. Do you have a few rentals or are you mainly doing flips?
No, I do mostly rentals. Because I have a hard time selling. I actually, the flip I'm doing now is the first one I've done in maybe 4 years.
Oh, gee.
Because I keep keeping them. But the last 3 I did, I bought with cash, and so I haven't refinanced out stupidly. So all my money's tied up. So I am flipping this one in. Even though now that it's getting done, I started saying like, "Wow, this house is really nice. It'd be a great rental or Airbnb." But I'm gonna make myself do it
Getting a
because
little emotionally attached to it.
I'm attached to real estate in general. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
the
It's
problem.
like a collector kind of mentality at some point, I think.
I've always just thought, even if I have rentals that I don't make money on, I'm not quite that way now. But I used to be. I didn't care if I made a penny as long as I broke even.
Yeah,
Because someone's paying for those houses, you know.
yeah. It's gonna appreciate over time.
And even if it doesn't appreciate, someday you're gonna have a house that somebody else paid for. And oh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry, hold on, someone's knocking at my door.
that's true.
Sorry. So speaking of that, one of my tenants just dropped off her rent and brought me dinner.
Wow, that's nice.
I think she saw on Facebook that I had pneumonia.
Oh, geez. How long did you have it?
Well, Leslie and I were in Florida at the mastermind meeting, and we were on the last day. We were flying home, and I just woke up in the morning. I had no idea I had pneumonia. I woke up. I had started a little bit the day before, but Leslie had like some super strength Advil. So it just made me feel, bulletproof. But I woke up in the morning and my heart was racing. I was sweating. I was shivering. I couldn't get warm. And and I just had back pain. So I just drove myself to the emergency room, and I had no idea what was going on. I had a kidney infection, and I thought maybe it was recurring. That's what I thought. So they said, well, if that's what's going on, you're septic and you're not flying home today, you're gonna be here overnight. And I'm like, shit. Then so I had a CAT scan and x-rays, and then they came in and said, well, I got bad news and good news. What do you want first? And I said, well, the bad news. They said, you have pneumonia. I'm like, pneumonia? And the doctor's like, well, have you been coughing? No. Have you had respiratory? No. Have you had pain in your upper back by your left lung? No, I have pain down here on my lower right back. And then he said, have you been fatigued? I'm like, yeah. But that was it, I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. And then they said, all right, the good news. So the good news is you're COVID negative and you can fly home today. So
Nice. You just get stuck out in the cold or something for a while? Or
no.
yeah,
I honestly have no idea where it came from.
that's weird.
So
Yeah,
came home, and then today's my last day of the antibiotics, and then now they've been making me sick. So it's just been one thing after another.
yeah, I had sepsis at one point in my life and didn't really realize how serious it was because I was pretty young until the doctor came in and he was like, you might lose your leg. And I was like, oh man. It turned out fine because I don't know, like 19, and I don't know, I was like teaching at a summer camp and cut my leg open, and then the nurse didn't send me home because I was flying out in like 3 days. So they just like sent me to the bunks to like have like 106-degree fever and just like lay there. And then, yeah, it was very negligent now that I think back on it. But
How did you get it?
I cut my leg open on like a metal bar, and then my muscle was kind of sticking out. I kind of like just jammed it back in there and put like a Band-Aid over it. Yeah, and I put like Neosporin on it, but I think it was just too deep. So yeah, and then like a couple of days later, I just started getting really sick, and I was like, oh man, I don't know what happened. And then eventually, that's what it ended up being. My leg swelled up to like the size of like 2 of my legs, and I like got off the airplane to get home, and my mom was there, and she just like had like a sign for me, like welcome home, and like dropped it, and like her mouth was wide open. She was like, we got to get you to the hospital right now.
Yeah. Good for mom.
Yeah. She's the best. Yeah.
Hey, Karen.
You're muted.
Were you in here already before? Can't find you on the list.
You're muted, Karen.
I just came in. I was getting there.
So do you want to go to a room? We got, let's see, I'll tell you how many people are in what room. We have a bunch of people in wholesalers, 4 people in rehabbers, nobody in hard money or landlords.
I'll go to hard money then.
Well, there's nobody there.
Oh, there's nobody there at all. Oh, okay. How about wholesalers then?
A good choice, unless you can, you're also welcome to stay here and hang with us if you want.
I'll come back to you guys.
All right, there you go.
Cool.
So, yeah, you got to accept that.
Yeah. You said you've wholesaled some properties. I remember at one TREIA meeting you said that you would like drive around with, I forget, some of your relatives and like see a house and then write it down, or was that?
Yeah, no, that was not to wholesale them though, to buy them. Yeah, my sister lives in Colorado and she's into real estate as well. And it was actually really recently she came here for my birthday in February 3rd, and we went to Wilmington to visit my brother. And yeah, we got up and spent. I still have that list. I need to. Same thing you do, just looking for abandoned.
Yeah.
We actually first went and looked at one that was listed with a realtor, but it was way, way overpriced. And we made an offer on it, but they didn't take it.
Dang. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I'm gonna find anything on market right now that's gonna be good investment wise. I thought for the longest time I was just running my numbers wrong because I was like, there's no way I can, like, there's no way none of these work. And then now I realize that none of them do work.
The market's just so hot.
Yeah.
There's a house down the street,
Mhm.
really close, just a couple blocks from my rehab house now, and I've been meaning to call it, and I kept forgetting. I called it on the way home today,
Mhm.
and I was thinking mine was gonna be worth around 220, and I think mine's nicer than this one, although it might be bigger. And the realtor did say it had been completely rehabbed on the inside. I don't know, the outside. Anyway,
Yeah.
she said it's under contract and it sold for 261.
Jeez.
And that's crazy. I mean, when I did my comp for that neighborhood, I based my rehab on selling for 220. So I think I'm gonna do really well, but it's just
Yeah.
it's
That's
insane.
awesome.
Yeah, I hope. I mean, I hope it works out that way.
Yeah. I mean, you had a recent sale in the area, so
Yeah.
that's gonna bump it up for sure.
For
That's
sure.
awesome. Yeah.
I'm gonna look up pictures of that too, so I can maybe if they have any interior photos, because the I don't know, the outside looks fresh, like, but it's just not really attractive. It doesn't look updated, even though it doesn't look. It looks like the paint. I don't know. The style doesn't look updated. Put it that
But
way.
the inside is all fully.
Well, so said the realtor. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Because when I asked her, she said, "Oh, it's under contract," and she said it was. I don't know if she told me what it sold for or what it was listed for. Anyway, I think she had listed for 261. And then, like, as though she was embarrassed by that, she said it had been totally rehabbed.
Yeah.
Do you hear that, Karen?
You're muted.
There's a house for sale. Remember when we were talking about my rehab house and that I based it on 220, and we were talking about started at 250? There's a house just 2 blocks away that just sold for 261. You're muted.
Wow, 260?
260, and the realtor said it's under contract, and she said that it had been fully rehabbed, but the outside, it didn't really look updated. It didn't look old, like it looked like fresh paint, but the style didn't really look updated. It might be really nice inside. I have no idea. I'm gonna go try to look up pictures tonight.
But yours looks great.
I'm excited. I think I'm gonna make more than I thought.
Absolutely. Push the envelope. My realtor, the last one I did in Raleigh, kept telling me you'll never, ever cross the 500. And I was like, okay, but list it for 525 for me. Guess what we sold for? 525.
Yeah.
So you have to know, and you have to push them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm not ashamed to. I don't apologize for it.
Heck no.
Yeah.
Do what the market will bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Nate, what do you have going?
I'm pretty new. I'm trying to wholesale. I joined the wholesale class. I've been
Yeah, but
driving.
tell her what you're doing. He's doing great. I'll be right back.
I've been riding my bike a lot, biking for dollars, and I have a pretty decent sized list. I've maybe gotten like 150 leads total. Maybe like closer to like 175, but I accidentally deleted the first like 25 or 50 after I called them and didn't get a response, which I now realize was a dumb idea. I should have just held on to him to try.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but
I love the biking for dollars.
yeah, I was telling Kathy, it's like it kind of helps you determine, like when you're in Durham and stuff, it kind of like helps you feel out the neighborhoods and be like, well, I
Woo,
wouldn't
you're
wanna live
brave,
here
buddy.
because yeah, I mean, if I don't want to bike down a street, then I know I don't want to live there, and
Yeah.
I probably don't want
What
to.
do you use to gather your information?
Well, I just write everything down in a note on my phone, and then I go to the is it the deed registry or the tax list
yeah.
of Lake County?
Yeah.
And then and I had been doing that, but I just realized that you can go on Fiverr.com and you can just there's like virtual assistants, and you could send them like $5-10 and skip trace like 100 leads for like $5.
What's it called? Fiverr?
Yeah,
FIV?
FIVERR.com.
Yeah.
It's
Um,
awesome.
yeah, I'll tell you another one that you can use
Mhm.
biking, riding.
Yeah.
I use this app all the time, and it's Home Snap.
Home Snap.
Home Snap, and you can basically pull it up on your phone, and you have to point the phone at the front door, and you basically take a photo of it and save it, and it saves it all in this Home Snap app. And then when you get home, every house that you've snapped is in that phone,
Nice. Does it?
in that software. And it's a free software.
Oh,
There
sweet.
is a updated version, but I use the free and I get everything I need. And I do like you do, get home, look at them on Wake County or New Hanover County now, and it's great. But Home Snap is a free app.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely use that one. I've been
Yeah. Are
taking
you in
pic-
Raleigh or Durham?
I live in Raleigh, but I'm looking, I'm still renting. I'm looking to buy my first house in Raleigh or Durham. Or maybe one of the surrounding areas if I could find like a really great deal or something. But all my friends live around here, and I just like being close to friends and family that are in Raleigh or Durham.
Where in Raleigh are you?
I'm kind of near NC State, like southwest Raleigh. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. I like it here a lot, but for the quality of house that you get, they're like all college houses, and they're so expensive, and I don't know. It's not really worth it for what you're getting, but the area is safe and it's really nice. I like it where I live, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too far from you. Are you off Western?
Yeah, I am. Or I'm off, I'm kind of near like Avon Ferry and Gorman
Yeah,
intersection.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are right in the heart of College Town.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually never left here because I've been paying close to the same rent for the entire, I lived here in college too, and I just
Oh,
like,
so you went to NC State?
I did, yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. But I've been here for so long.
I won't hold that against you, Nate.
Where'd you go? Duke or
Well, I have a son at Carolina, so I won't hold it
Okay.
against you.
And I also went to Carolina, so I also.
Okay. Well,
Kathy won't hold it against you either.
I'm
You got a
outnumbered.
good
but
education, Nate.
yeah, I liked it.
Good for you.
Thanks.
That's smart though. I like the biking for dollars.
Yeah, it's good exercise. I mean, I ride my bike anyway. Before I knew about wholesaling, I'd just ride my bike, and now I feel like I'm killing two birds with one stone. So
That's fabulous.
yeah, I love it.
That's great. Yeah, I love that.
Kathy, what was the other room that was available?
Wholesalers, rehabbers, hard money, or landlords?
Can you send me the landlords?
Sure can.
Thank you.
Sure. Oh, Karen, there's nobody there. You know, everyone's either in rehabbers or landlords.
All right, then I'll go to. I thought you said landlords was empty now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Everyone is either in rehabbers or wholesalers.
Okay, let's go to rehabbers then.
All right, you got it.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so I'm looking up pictures of this house that's sold, and you know what? It is really nice inside. They did a beautiful job.
Can you tell me the address? I want to see it.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get back there. Let's see. 2905 Basswood Drive, Raleigh 27610.
2905?
2905.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a nice looking house.
It's a little bigger than mine. I wonder who did this. This is nice.
Yeah, that's really nice. What's going on with the bars on the windows though? Is it not a great area or something?
I mean, no, it's just a little working class neighborhood. There's not many houses with bars on the windows, so I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
Although I will say my house sat vacant for 6 years. They did install an alarm system because someone did break in, but I think that's more because it was vacant than.
Yeah, for sure. that makes sense.
So Kathy, it is on 2905 Basswood Drive is owned by Adonna Hood. And they, he, she, it, whatever, bought it in 2008
Oh,
for
so they,
125.
well, so they lived there and then fixed it up and sold it. It wasn't
Yeah, it's 1,667 square feet, 0.18 lot.
it says 1,700 on Zillow. So that's not, mine's 1,540, so it's not that much bigger.
That's really, I mean, not when you think, because you've got the same amount of bedrooms and bath.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So that tiny bit of square footage doesn't mean a whole lot.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's look at photos.
Yeah, you know that kitchen.
Oh, it's a split level.
Yeah, it's a split level. Look how pretty
Yeah.
that, they did a nice job in that kitchen.
Yeah, that is really
Let's
nice.
see.
I like the tile when they have like a tile. What is that like? I don't know if it's called a
Subway,
backsplash.
subway tile. I just read something that's on its way out as a design trend. So
No way.
yeah, that's what I read. But I like it too. You know, who knows? You never know if what you read is true.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
crazy that
it's clean looking.
Very
Yeah.
clean looking. Yeah.
it's crazy that
Oh, yeah.
wallpaper is coming back. I
But
feel
what?
like wallpaper, is it coming back or is it just
I read that.
Yes.
I read it. I don't know.
yeah? I'm not a
But you
huge,
know what it is? It's actually, you can do, instead of wallpaper, you know, because once you put wallpaper up, it's hard to get down. It's now the old fashioned contact paper, like that you used to put in your cabinets and put on the shelves.
yeah.
It's now in wallpaper, and you can literally put it up. If you don't like it, you can peel it down.
That's
I
cool.
like that idea. And from what I've read about the wallpaper trend is that it's kind of you know, funky. From what I've seen, it's not like the wallpaper my parents had.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Interesting kinds of
Yeah,
wallpaper.
but I do. That's a good house, Kathy. Great comp.
Yeah,
Yeah, for real.
Love it.
love it too.
I love a split level. It's got great bones about it.
Yeah, I do too. I would like to see more interior pictures of the split level part. You know, like
Yeah, they've got,
they didn't.
yeah, the rooms don't look huge, but
They look pretty small, actually.
the bedrooms look small. The two other bedrooms look small,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but hey. Let's see if they give the dimensions. I'm curious. Yeah, not on, yeah.
Hey, Raina.
Hello.
Hey guys.
You gonna stay here?
Yeah, I wasn't sure how to get myself into a new group, so.
Continue if you want, or you're welcome to hang with us. We're kind of talking about, well, I don't know, we were talking about wholesaling. Now we've kind of wandered to talking about comps. What are you doing? Are you doing any investing right now?
I'm getting ready to. I want to either buy a place or I want to buy multifamily.
Cool.
Just hard to find. And I'm also looking at different options for financing. If I could find something that's maybe not traditional. I don't know. It would be nice to not have to put 20% down.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, trying to just see if I can, meet somebody for that and find somebody with a building they want to sell because they're hard to find.
They're very hard to find. My husband's in commercial real estate and boy, it's hard to find.
Yeah. Do they have,
Very hard.
can you do like the driving for dollars for commercial real estate the same as residential, or is it more? I haven't even considered anything.
You can wholesale, you can do it all, but it's hard to find right now. I mean, super hard to find.
Yeah.
There's so many investors. What we're seeing is coming in from New York and places like that.
California.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, so it's hard. If you can find land, you can find apartment developers all day long that want to develop. Like we've got a piece of property in Garner right on 70. And we're looking at developing it for 250 apartment units. And I can't tell you the number of investors that have called wanting to buy it. So if you can find property that's on a main road, you know, Raina, you're in real estate, you know, it's incredible.
Yes,
Yeah.
Or big buildings, just big buildings, you know. Where are you, Raina? Which area are you in?
I'm with KW Raleigh, which is in North Hills.
That's right. Where do you specialize in though?
I cover, so far I've really covered most of the triangle. Yeah, just Raleigh and surrounding towns.
So you're Keller Williams?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know Scott Graves?
Nope.
He is an agent with y'all, I think. No, he's Alan Tate. That's right. He's Alan Tate.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot that. He is Alan Tate. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
hey, Lionel.
Hey, we were wondering why you didn't warp us back yet because Kathy's not here. We were wondering why. You know,
Yeah,
it's-
she went into one of the rooms. There's Leslie.
Yeah. You're muted, Leslie.
Okie dokie. Kathy went into one of the rooms
Yeah.
and she hasn't come back. Is she lost in space?
Yeah. Lost in wholesaling land.
I don't know. Usually she's the one to start shutting down, yanking everybody out of the breakout rooms because we're over time now. So
Yeah, we are.
if
Yeah. Oh, wow,
everybody's,
we are.
but hopefully everybody had a good meeting and had a good chat. And how are you doing, Nate?
I'm doing great.
You
We're
okay?
just talking about wholesaling and stuff in here and
Mhm.
a lot of other topics. It's been nice.
Cool.
How are you?
Alrighty. Are we gonna see everybody on the general meeting? Have you signed up yet for the in-person? Are you gonna be able to come or are you not ready for that yet?
I'll be there.
You gonna be there?
Oh yeah.
Raina? You gonna be joining us or no?
Who, Leslie?
Raina.
Raina.
Yeah.
If you're wanting to come, make sure and register because
Yes.
we have 100-person minimum to be able to have the meeting. And we have to give notice to Prestonwood on the 6th. So if we don't have 100 by the 5th, it's going to get,
It's gonna
go
get
back to
canceled.
Zoom.
Dang.
Well, it's going to be canceled, but it's going to go back to Zoom.
I think I might have signed up.
Okay, we're at about 50 right now. So we need to get 50 more people by Friday.
By Friday, in the
Oh.
day on Friday, or or we just can't do it because the venue just ends up being too expensive. Their minimum is 100 people for it to be cost effective for them. So we can't, I
And
mean,
it
we've got
costs
the room,
us
it's a beautiful
$20
venue,
a
but
person too. So we
yeah.
Was it, did we pay like $20 to reserve our spot?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I signed up.
And by the way, if you attend, you get your $20 back. The meeting is free. The only reason we did that is because we have to meet this minimum and
we
don't
need to try and
if
cut
people
down on the
sign up and don't
no-shows.
show up, we're gonna get stuck. So
Yeah.
How are you doing on the numbers? Do you have enough?
we're at
people?
50. So if you are planning to come, we have to be at 100 by Friday.
Two of
or-
us signed up, so we're waiting, we're hoping, fingers crossed.
I'll say it again once
Fine.
everyone gets, is everyone back now? Yeah.
You bring your
Yeah,
phone,
everybody's back.
the mother keep calling.
All right, so what we're talking about, everyone, is the main meeting on the third Thursday.
16th.
16th is going to be our first live meeting in a year because the last live meeting we had was February. And
We're so excited.
I know. So, but we have 100-person minimum with Prestonwood and we have to cancel by the 6th if we're going to cancel. So if we don't have 100 by Friday, it's gonna go back to
Zoom.
Zoom. So if you're thinking about it, sign up now, and it's free, but you have to pay $20 to reserve your spot.
Then you're gonna get it back.
Yeah, as long as you attend. If you don't attend, you don't get it back.
Mhm.
So if you're thinking
Sorry.
about it,
But we can't support everybody.
and then we're not able to really network a lot, we have to stay at our tables. It's gonna be way different, but at least it's live.
It's like, and a great speaker. Great speaker. He's really, really, really good in person. Really good. And if you've been thinking, if you've set up an IRA or you want to know how to invest in your IRA, or if you just want to, make money, he knows how to do it. Edwin is a very dynamic speaker. He's very, very good. Very good. So if you've never heard him speak, or if you've never heard any type of presentation on investing with your IRAs, this is a good meeting to come to. Really good meeting to come to if you're comfortable. We don't want you to come if you're, if it's still uncomfortable for you, and we understand, but we got to start somewhere.
And if you're interested in volunteering, Juan is in the process of rounding up volunteers for check-in. I'm gonna
Main meeting check-in is a great volunteer strategy because you get to meet so many members.
Yeah.
I mean, it's networking on steroids, quite frankly, because you're checking them in, so you get to know everybody that's coming to the meetings and stuff. It's a really, really good volunteer position to be in, is the main meeting check-in.
I just put his Juan's email in the chat. If
In the
anyone-
chat, yeah.
So it looks like a couple people at least are putting, Matthew has put contact information in the chat, and Drew Singh is open to getting on lists and deploying funds on a wholesale deal. Happy to meet for coffee and such. That's awesome. Drew, are you gonna be in town on the 16th?
Where'd he go? Oh, he's not there.
Yeah. Must have been his party. Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
No, he's just literally not there.
All right. Well, if anyone else wants to unmute or say anything or ask anything or tell us.
I have a quick question about the wholesale prep. Where on the website is that information?
I will put a link in the chat.
Thank you so much.
We're getting ready to start. And listen, if anyone's in that class, I don't know what happened. Leslie, help me. So I sent an email from from our website emailer about having a meeting Friday, and I knew something was up because I didn't get one single response. So I was just asking Nate, and he said, "Hell yeah, I answered you." And I haven't gotten any of the emails. So, and it's the right email address. So I'm assuming it's a problem with our website emailer. I don't know what to do about it, but if you're in that class and you emailed me back, I'm working on it. I'm gonna work on it and try to.
How about how many people, Kath?
There's 16 in the class. I said I would take up to 20. I know I have one more interested.
Hey, maybe we can just send out the email again through TREIA
Well, everyone got the email. I just
But
didn't.
coming back, yeah, I know, but I just take it out of pros.
Well, why wouldn't I have gotten their reply?
I don't know.
I replied also.
Freaking ridiculous. Like
It's pros. It's just, who knows? It's a freaking black hole.
Oh God. Okay.
So I would take it out of there and
Give me a
just,
second and Leslie talk, because I'm gonna go find the link to put it in.
okay. Anyway, well, good deal. I'm glad. Did everybody get some knowledge tonight, or did you meet one important person that you think might help you along the way, or was it worth your while being here? That's what I'm asking.
I'm always gaining something each time I log on. This is always very helpful.
That's our goal, but we're just hoping that you guys are getting the content and getting what you need. If you're not, if you've got questions, there's something that we're not giving you that you think would be important, would you please email us? Seriously, we sit here and rack our brains about, what you guys need and who you need to talk to and what you need to hear and stuff. But if there's something that you think we haven't addressed, please just send us either TREIA projects, TREIA VP at Gmail. Send me an email. I'm TREIA VP at gmail.com. All our Gmails, you go TREIA VP, TREIA president, TREIA projects, TREIA publicity, TREIA whatever at Gmail. And if you've got questions about something that you heard, or you're in a bind about something, or you don't feel comfortable, you're in a situation where you're trying to find a way out and you need some help, would you please just reach out and let us know?
One thing, everyone here will help you. No one here has the mentality of like, I'm not going to share what I know because someone could compete with me. Nobody here, everybody here is like, there's enough for everyone and is super happy to share. That's
community. We've always been a community, even though we've gotten super, what, I'm sorry, but I don't do McDonald's and that stuff, but is it supersized?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we've gotten supersized in the last few years and we've grown, and it's only because I think is because we're attracting people that want to learn, and that's what we provide.
And one of the things we did, if you're newer, you may or may not know, we went through this structure change. And one of the big reasons for that is because we got so large and we wanted to bring back a more community feeling. So we did this change so we're able, because what was happening was experienced members would leave because there wasn't much for them.
There was nothing for them.
Now we've created this TREIA Brain Trust. If you're an experienced investor, you sign up for that. You have the ability to develop classes and be a leader. And then it all at the same time, that helps us offer more programs for newer investors. So it's really designed to make the community closer again. And we just have so many new things we're offering. And we're looking for more. One thing we need is more vendors. And
yes,
say why, but again, that helps build this community in several ways. Number one, your dues do not pay for our meetings. Well, they do when we're on Zoom, but when we're live,
when we're live, it's marginal.
Dues would be like $600 a year to pay for the space and the food. So vendors is a big part of defraying that cost. And sometimes we have selling speakers. That's what allows us to keep the dues so low. But then the other thing is when you have vendors, you're building the more people in TREIA use them and they know they're getting referrals, they'll become more involved in TREIA. They'll come on and offer special programs and sponsor stuff. So it's like a self-perpetuating cycle. The more we bring them in, the more we use them, the more they love us, the more they give back. So it really helps build the community. And so we also, like, if you bring us a sponsor, right now, you can get a commission because James Clark, we are getting ready. Karen Lewis and James Clark. April Williams is not on this meeting, is she?
No,
she's not.
No.
Clark and April Williams are going to become our vendor coordinator under the guidance of our board member, Karen Lewis. And I'm sorry, James, I haven't answered your email, but now you know. I'm getting ready to send out an email tonight so that those three can start working. But and when that happens, they're going to be getting the vendors and they're going to be getting paid for it. But until then, if you bring us someone, we'll give you a commission. So, and you don't have to think like, oh, I haven't rehabbed a house, so I don't know a roofer or a bathtub refinisher, because everyone in TREIA also buys tires, like wine. Believe it or not, wine's a big thing because people who do Airbnb.
Hello.
Yeah, well, besides the fact that we drink a lot of wine.
You drink a lot of wine.
People have Airbnbs, will stock wine in their place sometimes, some of them, the higher end ones. And people give gifts, like if they sell a house or buy a house, they'll give gifts. So it's things you might not think of. We all get haircuts, so bring them into our community and they'll get more business, then they'll give us more love and they'll give more to us. So it helps everyone. So that's my big pitch for the night.
That's your pitch.
Does anyone want to do a who's got what before we go? You want to do anyone have something you're trying to
got a deal or need something?
Yeah, if you do.
Speak now.
Otherwise, we'll wrap this baby up.
I have a question real quick.
Sure.
On the TREIA on bus tour, we had the contest to see who could win coaching with Lionel, whoever posted the most photos.
Oh, the team.
The
Yeah.
red team. The red team won.
Girl, we did not win. Raina, we did
Sorry.
not win.
I heard y'all were a little sad.
Check out, it's all on the Facebook networking group, Raina. Also, if y'all, okay, I don't know if this will work, but people who toured my house, I told everyone that there was something wrong and there'd be a prize if anyone found it. And I was hoping no one would because I don't want the buyer to find it. Anyway, no one did. So can y'all see this right here?
It's a shower valve.
So you know what's wrong with it?
It's upside down.
Backwards.
Well, no, it's backwards because it's on camera. This
Oh.
part here is chrome. This handle
This
is
is brushed nickel.
That was the because
Nice.
the one
Hey, but mixed metals is the fad right
that
now.
somebody else told me that too. That's what I'm
Seriously, I just did in my little lipstick on a pig thing. I just did chrome. I did chrome vanity light and faucets in the master with brushed nickel in the shower.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's
And
got
I'm
the
thinking
newest
mixed metals.
trend.
It's the fad now.
It's
It
the
works.
newest trend, mixed metals. Really, it's because the back that came with the brushed nickel didn't fit, but we won't tell
That
them.
one did. Yeah. So you go with what you got. Anyway, yeah, it works. So
All right.
nothing.
We got some
Nothing.
people connecting in the chat. That's great. If anyone has anything else, right now is your time. Else we're gonna stick a fork in it and call it a night.
I might have met somebody who does HVAC work. I couldn't go to the Unbus tour because I was flying to Florida last weekend, but I've never worked with him. Should I like still try to refer him to the?
Yes.
Okay. He lives in
Karen,
Fayetteville, but commutes to
Refer
Raleigh
him to
every.
Karen Lewis.
Okay, will do.
Karen, you want to stick your email in the chat?
Yep, doing it now.
For sure. We'll take them from
Dave,
anywhere,
You should email
especially
me
HVAC.
about you're going to be working with her for the vendor member coordinator.
Okay.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much. It was great.
Thank you.
Have a great night.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank y'all so much.
Oh, Fayetteville. You guys need to be on the Fayetteville meeting because it's all about money. Thursday night.
Thursday night. Yep.
Thursday night, Fayetteville. Be there, be square.
Thank you.
Thanks.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, let's have another glass of wine and then we'll talk
way,
about it.
no way.
Oh, that's how you butter them up.
Crazy people.
Oh, man. Bye, Drew. Oh, Drew had really short hair there. He didn't have short hair on the call. Lionel, honey, thank you so much for doing that. You have no idea what this man just volunteered to do.
What?
Oh, good old Anthony's got himself in a freaking bind like you would not believe.
Anthony.
What was his name? I called him Darth Vader because his
Andrew something or.
and Anthony something or other. Anyway, new, just starting out, and apparently his wife has got her heart set on frickin' buying holds, and they're in a bind, man. So Lionel is gonna try and help them out. He's volunteered his
Well,
time
what's
tomorrow.
their bind? Let's see. His name was Anthony Turner.
Yeah, they
put
got
it-
involved.
Okay.
JV with a family member who bailed on them, and now this guy was managing the contractors and the permits and everything. And Anthony's his wife put a bunch of money in there, and they're got money due and stuff, and the house is like trash by the sound of it.
They put an addition
They were
to
good.
the rental.
They wanted to add square footage to a freaking rental.
Oh,
Yeah, hello. That's what he got talked into by this mentor family guy who had 20 years experience. Add square footage to a rental. Are you kidding me? In Durham? Are you kidding me?
It was a 3-1 and now it's a 2-1.
It's a 2.5.
Yeah, they want to convert it to a 4.
The guy's gutted. I don't know. He screwed
Oh,
around with
God.
it.
It's terrible.
They're in a bind like you would not believe. So Lionel's
Oh.
gonna go and meet him tomorrow and walk through it with him and tell him exactly what he needs to do.
Wow. Oh, man, Lionel, that's awesome.
Seriously.
I
Thank
felt
you.
for the
That's
guy.
great.
I felt for him.
You fell for him.
The guy is he just wants to be so, I can do this, and he cannot do this because he doesn't have a freaking clue what he's doing.
Yeah.
Is he a new member?
Yes.
Yeah, he joined in
Oh, okay.
May.
Wow.
Yeah, but this is their first ever thing, and they're wanting to do buy and holds, and it's like you don't add square footage to a rental. God damn. Anyway, Lionel will get him straightened out.
Hey, do you guys have a second to pop into another meeting? All right, hold on. I gotta set it up real quick.
You say hey. Say hey.
Hey.
Lincoln.
Hi, pretty
President
baby.
Lincoln.
That's who? Lincoln?
President Lincoln.
Oh, President Lincoln.
That's your
President.
dog.
Excuse me. That's President Lincoln to you.
Salute. See,
I'm
I'm
surprised
mama's
you-
best
oh,
friend.
Hi, Duty. Are you snoozy? He's in his pillow, so usually he's trying to
All
climb
right,
up
what
on
time
me.
is it right now? 7, all right.
7:23.
All right.
Usually this one's on the sofa, Leslie, where he has become his bed.
Oh,
Who needs,
sofa.
who needs an Orvis bed when you have a sofa?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who needs a
Uh-huh.
$200 Orvis bed when you have a sofa?
Yeah,
Thank
a
you.
sectional at that.
Yeah.
We just go from end to end.
Mhm.
Y'all join this webinar and then wait, I just put the link in the chat.
Okay, what are we doing?
Join that.
Yeah.
Okay, click on it
Leaving.
now. Okay, we're leaving this one.
Yeah. Oh, have to leave.